Hey, who do you work for?
A greenhorn. Hello everyone, welcome to greenhornbarbecueandbeer.com. I'm Deborah and this is Todd.
So how's it going, folks? So today we are going to make chicken lollipops, which is a great twist on a really boring dish, chicken legs. I think we found a way to spice it up a little bit. We've seen a lot of people do these little popsicle or lollipops. Actually, popsicle's wrong. Lollipop, basically where you're scrunching the meat down on the chicken leg, cleaning up that bone.
And the tendons.
Yeah, you just kind of clean it up. We're going to show you here in a little bit. Stick with us. You want to watch to the end because we're going to show you how to set that thing up in the smoker and then glaze them, and then we're going to try them out. So be sure to watch, and we're going to get started. All right, so what we got here is about a dozen of these chicken legs, and I've gone ahead and done one of these, and just to kind of get practice, because it's going to take a little practice. So what you want to do is take a nice sharp boning knife, and you want to cut around this leg here about a couple inches down. You want to just score that really well. And then grabbing a little rag, you want to pull that off. And it's gonna be real tough. There we go. All right. Work all this through. Okay, then you're gonna see here, you're gonna have a few of these little tendons, and you definitely want to get those tendons off. I use a paper plate here to kind of help them from moving around. They're pretty slippery, so get a little paper towel, just grab them. You want to trim those off. So get yourself some nice kitchen shears and just go around here, grabbing little pieces of tendon, little pieces of stubborn bones. And there's a little tiny bone in here that I already pulled out pretty good. And you want to make sure you get that out too. So once you got that pretty cleaned up, you want to push down on the meat, creating a little popsicle. And there we go. One I already did a little while ago. They may not sit right, but when you're smoking them, they should look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so we got all the chicken legs popsicled, and what we're going to do right now is hit it with a little bit of this Meat Church Honey Bacon Barbecue Rub limited edition, and it's really good stuff. Definitely look them up. So we're just going to hit them with some of this. Just make sure we get a nice coat on there. All right, and then what we're going to be doing here is setting them up in this pan. I got a stick of butter here, and when the Traeger's running at 300 degrees, this is going to melt. It's going to add to the tenderness. It's going to add a lot of moisture to the chicken, just really bring out those flavors. So also we're going to be foiling up the chicken legs. Definitely not a contest here for appearance here. We're making these for ourselves tonight. If I was doing this for a competition, I'm pretty sure I'd probably clean up these bones a little bit better. But we're going to go ahead and wrap them with a little bit of foil anyway, just
so they won't burn.
Yeah, so they won't burn, and they won't look too bad. So again, I'm using my right hand that I've washed. I put a new glove on there. I haven't touched any chicken with it. And I'm just going to put a nice generous coating on here with the Meat Church. It's really good stuff. And again, I'm just going to put it in the pan and keep doing this. And then when I'm all done with the seasoning, I'm going to put the foil on them, and we'll meet you at the smoker. Okay, again, I'm going to be setting up the Traeger at 300 degrees, and using a combination of mesquite and hickory from when we did our brisket a couple weeks ago. Be sure to check that video out. The hopper extension was for an all-night cook because I wanted to get a little bit of sleep. So there's still a few pellets in there, so I'm just going to leave that on there for now. Yep.
Okay. We're setting this whole thing in here?
Right on in. Okay, again, as you can see, there's that stick of real butter, and that's going to melt down in there. It's going to add to all that juiciness in there. And as you can see, we got the foil on all the legs, and that's just so the legs don't burn and stuff like that. So we're going to let those cook at 300 degrees for about 2 hours. So I'm looking for about 170 degrees or so. So we'll probe them, and once they're about that temperature, then we'll take them out, and we're going to dip them in a barbecue sauce that Deb's going to mix up here.
I'm going to make a honey bourbon barbecue glaze.
And then we're going to put them back on the Traeger there at 300. Probably then 15 to 20 minutes is all it'll take, and then we're going to eat them. Yeah.
Since we forgot the beer, I made you a watermelon liqueur and rum spritzer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's really good. Straw is kind of small when going in.
That's why I gave you a whole ice in the spritzer. Stir it for you.
Nice. So here at greenhornbarbecuebeer.com, we're not always about beer. We're about anything that's cool, delicious, and flavorful. And this definitely fits the bill.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God, look at the tree. The avocados have grown twice the size within a week, I swear.
So, a lot of you might have noticed from a lot of our videos that we have an avocado tree. It's actually a standard Hass avocado. Yes, I'm not mispronouncing it. It's pronounced Hass. Although a lot of people believe it's Haas, it's really not. The original family that developed this strain did not pronounce their name that way. It's just funny to say Hass instead of Haas. But anyway, this thing's going through a little growth spurt. Our tree is spliced, so we don't need bees to pollinate. It produces fruit every year, whether there's bees or not. This part of California, these things thrive, and right now it's going through a growth spurt. So, little baby avocado.
On the other side, babe.
There's a few more. Right now they're about the size of marbles or grapes. You can kind of see them all there. Just little round grapes all over the place. And we're going to be making some good guacamole this year. Okay, so the chicken's been in there about 2 hours. I haven't learned my lesson from the steak cook-off competition. I don't have a thermopen, but I got a little Weber instant read thermometer. I figured I'll use this until it dies. Maybe I'll break a world record. So what I'm looking for is about 170 degrees. And I'm almost there. Just about there. All right. So I'm thinking about 5-10 more minutes, and we'll go ahead and get them in the barbecue sauce and get them glazed. All right, baby. What time is it?
It's dipping time. or glazing time. Look at that.
Okay, so it looks like all we got to do now. Oh, wow. Look at that butter bath. They really soaked up that butter.
Oh,
really nice.
they're hot.
Looks like all we got to do is take off that foil, dip it in the warmed sauce that Deborah made, bourbon honey sweet barbecue sauce, and then we'll put them on this rack, and then we're going to put them back on the smoker at 300 for probably another 20 minutes. Now this rack is all I'm going to put back on the smoker. This tray here is just so we don't make a mess.
Okay, we're gonna dip all of these lollipop chickens in this honey bourbon barbecue sauce. We're gonna submerge them in there, like so. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Put them on this tray, and we're gonna put them back on the smoker for until the glaze sets. It's not standing up so well, but it's still pretty.
It's all right.
Ooh, this is hot. Ah!
Go. A little hot there, huh?
Yes.
So we preheated the sauce a little bit, and she got a little too hot. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and then we'll get back to you. Okay. Now what?
We're gonna put them on the grill and let we're gonna let the glaze. I don't know. We're gonna let the glaze set.
Okay.
They sure look good, huh? All right.
Okay, just the rack.
Oh.
Nice and gentle. Just gonna go right in there.
It's not gonna burn me, is it?
Not at all. Just plop it down.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, it's still set for 300 degrees. 20 more minutes. Let the glaze set. Then we're going to taste them. All right.
Those are beautiful.
There we go.
Wow, those look great.
So fresh out of the smoker. 1 dozen chicken lollipops with meat church honey barbecue rub and
honey barbecue bourbon glaze. Wow. Mmm. Delicious. I'm gonna take a bite.
what do you think of it?
I think it's delicious. They're a lot of work, but the rewards are worth it. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Always on the top shelf.
Yep. Okay, I'm going in.
Wow.
That was really good. Alright, you can really taste a couple layers of flavor there. You got the meat church rub going
Great
on.
rub.
A little bit of butter taste. A little bit of the smoke from the hickory mesquite.
Anyways, yummy glaze.
Yeah, and then the glaze. Definitely adding that coup de grace. And it's tasting really good. That bourbon kind of knocked down the sweetness a little bit. But definitely tastes bourbon in there. These are really good. So definitely give these a try. I think you'll be surprised. They're pretty neat looking too. You go to a party and you walk in with chicken lollipops, you know, people usually the reaction is wow. And they're pretty neat. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but once you do 2 or 3, the rest come pretty easy. But get yourself a good boning knife, nice rag you want to use, and the rest is elementary. So you got a little sauce on the chicken. So anyway, yeah. Hey, as always, folks, thanks for coming by and watching us, and we really appreciate you guys. We wouldn't do this without your support. And definitely, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Share it with your friends. It's barbecue love and all that. And definitely check us out at greenhornbarbecuebeer.com. It's a new .com website just got up. We'll be posting in the future some behind the scenes and other stuff that YouTube doesn't always do. But anyway, cheers.